Before we go anywhere, let's take a breath together. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling slowly. Good. So, last episode, we talked about the inner work and what it actually looks like, the quiet version, the subtle version, the unglamorous version. And today, I want to talk about something that trips almost everyone up. You're doing the work. You're meditating, you're breathing, you're reading, you're showing up, and you're still anxious. Maybe even more aware of the anxiety than you were before. And you're still thinking, what is the point? Why is this not working? Why am I still feeling this way after everything I've done? I hear this all the time, and I want to give you an honest answer. Not a comfortable one, but an honest one, because the answer might surprise you. Let me start here. We live in a society that is obsessed with quick fixes. Take this pill, follow this plan, do this program for 30 days, fast, easy, guaranteed. And the conditioning of this runs really deep because we've been trained to expect that if something is working, we should feel it immediately. We should see results fast. We should be able to take something, do something, try something, and have the problem go away. The inner work is not a pill. It never was and never will be. And the moment you approach it like one, the moment you expect to do it a few times and have anxiety disappear forever, you've already set yourself up for frustration. Because here's the truth, that fast-paced, quick fix culture that never tells you some things take time. Real things, deep things, things worth having, they take time. The anxiety you're carrying didn't arrive overnight. It was built over years, over decades, layer by layer, experience by experience, belief by belief. And it's not going to dissolve in a week of meditation, or a month of breath work, or even a year of consistent practice. Not completely, not forever, because all of this is a lifetime practice. Not a program you complete, not a course you finish, a practice you return to again and again and again for the rest of your life. It's why it's called Life Changes. So here's what no one wants to tell you about healing anxiety. The goal is not to never feel anxious again. The goal is to change your relationship with anxiety when it shows up. I still experience anxiety. I do even before I record these, and I'm just recording it. I'm not talking I'm just talking to my phone and a recorder and my mics. And I still get a little bit of anxious. It's not as bad as it used to be. Yes, I may be red right now because it's nice and warm in this room. But it's nothing what it used to look like before. It's definitely gotten way better. So, back on track. And I do want to be completely honest about it. I'm not standing here telling you that I have it all figured out and anxiety is a thing of my past. It's not. It still shows up all the time. Different things trigger it now than before. Sometimes it feels like it will never fully go away. But here's what's different. I know how to handle it now. I know where it's coming from. I know what my body is doing and why. I know how to pause, breathe, and come back to myself. The old version of me would have been dragged under by it. It would have consumed my whole day, my whole week. I would have spiraled out of control, and I would have let it make decisions for me. I would have let it keep me small. But now, it still shows up, but it's different. But it doesn't run the show anymore. And that's a shift. not the absence of anxiety, the presence of something stronger than it, your knowing, your practice, your own ability to return to center. And that's a shift. That real, lived, embodied shift. It takes time to build, it takes repetition. It takes showing up even when you don't feel like it. It takes practicing when nothing seems to be happening. Because that's when the nervous system is going to do the real work. Building new pathways, learning new responses, creating a new default. And I want to be really clear about something. Even when you've been doing the work for years, stuff still comes up. Hard things will still happen. Life will still be life. You will still have days where the anxiety spikes. You will still have those moments where you react before you think. You will still have those situations that drag you down. But as long as you keep doing the practice, as long as you keep returning to yourself, it won't affect you the way it used to. It won't take you out the way it used to. The old version of you might have needed 3 weeks to recover from something. The version of you who has been doing the work might need 3 days, and then 3 hours. Then you catch it happening and come back to yourself faster than you thought possible. That's progress. Even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment, even if from the outside nothing looks different, inside something is changing, something is strengthening, something is becoming more solid. Now I want to go somewhere that might feel a little different, because there's something about anxiety during inner work that most people never talk about. And I think it's one of the most important things I can tell you. Sometimes anxiety isn't just anxiety. Sometimes it's resistance. It's distraction. It's something trying to pull you off your path when you've been gaining momentum. I've noticed this in my own life. Right when things start to align, right when I'm building something meaningful, when I'm stepping more fully into my purpose, something shows up out of the blue. A family situation that pulls all my energy, financial stress that makes me question everything, self-doubt that hits hardest right before something important, anxiety that spikes at the exact moment I need to be focused and clear. And I'm not paying attention, and I'm not grounded enough in my knowing. It works. It pulls me off course. It makes me think maybe isn't the right time. Maybe I'm not ready yet. Maybe something is wrong. But I've learned to recognize it now, because when you're waking up, when you're doing the real inner work, when you're stepping into your purpose, and when you're building something that matters, there will be forces that try and pull you back into the smallness, into doubt, distraction. Not because you're doing something wrong, but because you're doing something right. And the resistance always shows up when you're moving towards something real. The work is learning to recognize it, to pause, breathe, to ask yourself, is this anxiety about something real, or is this resistance trying to keep me small? And then to keep going anyway. So what do you actually do when anxiety shows up in the middle of your inner work journey? First, stop fighting it. Fighting anxiety tells your nervous system there's something to be afraid of. It amplifies the signal. Instead, acknowledge it. Oh, there you are. I see you. Second, get curious about it. Ask yourself, what is this actually about? Is this an old pattern showing up? Is this resistance to something I'm moving towards? Is this my nervous system running an old program? Or is this something that actually needs my attention right now? Third, come back to your body. Not your mind, your body. Breathe. Feel your feet on the floor. Put your hand on your chest. Come back to the present moment. Because anxiety almost always lives in the future. Depression is the past. But anxiety is in the what ifs, in the worst case scenarios, and your body only exists right now, in this moment, and this moment you are safe. Fourth, trust the process. Trust that this is the part of the path, that the anxiety is not proof of something that is wrong, that showing up anyway, even if you're anxious, even if it's hard, even when nothing feels like it's working, is the practice. That is the work. And if you have a spiritual practice, if you believe, like I do, that there is something greater inside you, put your trust back there, in that knowing, in that presence. In the part of you that chose this path, and know exactly where it's going, and when you can't see it yet. Your soul chose this journey, every part of it, even the anxious parts, even the hard parts, even the parts that feel like they're never going to shift. It's all part of what you're here to learn, and you're learning it, even now, even in this. So if you're doing the work and you're still anxious, stop taking it as evidence as it's not working. Anxiety during inner work doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're aware now. It means you can feel what's happening instead of just being dragged by it. It means your nervous system is in the process of learning something new. And that process is not comfortable. It's not quick, it's not linear, but it's real. And it's working. Even when you can't feel it yet. Even when it seems like nothing is changing. Even when the anxiety spikes right in the middle of your most important work. Keep going. Come back to your practice. Come back to your body. Come back to yourself. Because the fact that you're still here, still showing up, still trying, still doing the work, even if it's hard, that's not failure. That's exactly what the practice looks like. I'll see you in the next episode.